パイ？
何か怪しい動きをしてる人がいるみたいで。坂上先輩！クレハちゃん、それにケイスケさんも一体どうしました？それが
Go on, get it together and ask. Kureha gripped my hand and turned to Kana with a determined look on her face.
私は遺跡が好きだ！委員会に入って遺跡に興味が湧いてきた。この休日を使って知識を深めたい。だから先輩の家にある資料を見せてくれないか？委員会室の資料では私の知識欲は満たされないんだ。それはとても素晴らしいです。そうですか。クレハちゃんも遺跡の魅力に気づいてしまいましたか。これで私たち立派なお仲間ですね。
With a sparkle in her eyes, Kana gripped Kureha's hand and shook it vigorously up and down. Looks like she must have flipped her switch, so to speak.
では明日から早速うちにいらしてください。私はパトロールがあって顔を出せませんが、忍者さんたちにお話を通しておきますので。助かる。それで遺跡のどのあたりが気に入りましたか？造形ですか？それとも遺跡にまつわる伝承に興味が？
ほらほら、嬉しいのは分かったからそれくらいにしておきなさい。クレハが困ってるわよ。
すみません、つい取り乱してしまいました。ではまた。
Kana blushed and followed after Akari. I waved to them as they left with a grin on my face. You did a good job.
どうしてお前に褒められなくちゃいけないんだ。私はあくまで坂上カナを利用したまで。決して頼ったわけじゃないぞ。
Right, right.
本当に分かってるのか。
Kureha complained under her breath, but she was probably trying to hide her embarrassment. If relying on Kana led to her giving up on the mallet, then I'd be all for it. If nothing else, this should have presented her with another path forward. It was now up to Kureha to decide how she would approach and react to the situation. All I could do now was watch over her from afar. Really though? Was that really all? I felt as though I was overlooking something important. We briefly stopped in to I Want You, then headed back home. As usual, we'd go back and likely have a potato-based dinner again. I was beginning to long for food with a different texture. Akari had her hands full with her daily patrols, and Kureha would be doing research at Kana's place starting tomorrow. Now that two of the tea kettle's employees were temporarily indisposed, it was questionable as to who would take their place. That was when Senpai raised her hand and volunteered.
クレハちゃんに接客技術を伝授された私はもはや無敵。ゴールデンウィーク中は私にお店を任せてください。甲子園はすぐそこです。
With that, Senpai would be managing the shop over the Golden Week holiday. She seemed pointlessly motivated, but she was good enough at her job that there was no real cause for concern. She'll be serving customers in her gym uniform again tomorrow. Ihehe.
Oi.
I'm sorry! I think you're cute in your gym outfit too.
本当?
Huh? Yeah, I guess. It's cute how your healthy, bare legs peek out from your bloomers. To be honest, it's a turn on.
そっか。ありがとう。いや、そうじゃない。今そっちじゃなくて私服の話をしてるんだ。
Street clothes?
やっぱり聞いてなかったな。お前、茶駒で言ってただろ。私の服をどうこうするって。
Oh yeah, I offered to buy you an outfit as a gift.
そうだ。せっかくくれると言うんだから。
Really?
ああ
I see. Thank you.
バカ、どうしてお前が礼を言うんだ。なんなら私の方だろ。
Guess you're right. Still, I'm happy.
ケイスケ本当にお前はバカだな。
Ah, Kureha was smiling. Yup, this girl's smile was... Yup, this girl's smile was as cute as I thought. I loved it.
ちなみにお前の好みってなんだ。
Clothes, you mean?
ああ、参考までに聞いておきたい。あくまで参考だぞ。
That's easy enough to ask, but I don't know much about girls' clothes.
だが好みはあるだろう。まさかボンテージが好きとか言うわけじゃあるまい。
Bondage. Like S&M? Gulp.
まさかのまさかなのか。
No, no, obviously not. But let me see, if I had to pick, then I guess I prefer cute things. I love miniskirts and whatnot.
エロい理由しか思いつかないんだが。
Yeah, cause it's hot. Men are all wolves, you know.
でもそれがいいというの。
Hmm? Did you say something?
なんでも。それより早く帰ろう。お腹がペコペコだ。
Kureha immediately cut the conversation short and walked ahead of me. Her silky golden hair stood out brilliantly against the night-soaked road, which dyed everything black. My eyes were glued to it. Kureha's hair really was pretty. Speaking of preferences, I like it when you wear your hair down. You seem more mature than usual.
大人っぽく。
Yeah, you let your hair down like that a lot after you get out of the bath and whatnot. I've always thought it's nice.
そうか。髪を下ろした方が好きなのか。
Oh, but your regular twin tails are nice too. Either hairstyle looks good on you, to be honest.
今日はやけに褒めてくれるな。変なものでも食べたか。
All I've eaten today are the potato dishes you made. Anyway, I meant every word.
本音。
Yeah, you are cute. What's wrong?
顔が戻らない。ダメだ、こっち見るな。
Kureha covered her red face with her hands and frantically tried to hide it. By the looks of it, she had a rather goofy grin on her face. This girl was seriously adorable and all I wanted to do was hug her. Maybe I should hug her. Kureha!
ダメだ。こっちに来るにゃ。来たら噛むぞ。
Fine by me if you bite. Come here.
だからこっちに来るな。来ちゃダメ。
Kureha. I took hold of Kureha's shoulders and quickly leaned in. Kureha acted like she might run away, yet slowly closed her eyes. Ah! Who's there? Kureha simultaneously looked in the direction of the sound, over behind the telephone pole. However, nobody was there. Only brightly colored moths were dancing beneath the streetlights. That's weird. I know I sensed someone.
すごくいい雰囲気だったのに。
Huh?
いや、なんでもない。
It obviously wasn't nothing. What was that about? A good mood?
それは。
Come on, be honest. I'm being honest with you.
ケイスケ。ごくり。
Whoa!
あ、ごめん。私のことは気にせず、続きをどうぞ。気にするわ。
What? Was that you just now?
何の話？私は今来たところだよ。
Huh? Really? What was that presence earlier then?
それより、はいこれ。夕飯の残り物をお裾分けしようと思って。
Aoi handed me a plastic container filled with beef shigureni, which would probably last for a week in the fridge. Thanks, I was honestly starting to get sick of potatoes.
だと思った。やっぱり持ってきて正解だったね。私の料理じゃ不服だというのか。
Well, just a little.
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、正直すぎるよ。そこは嘘でもそんなことないって言わないと。
You know I can't lie.
まあいいさ。正直私も飽きてきたところだ。
Right? I figured you would be. It's best to be honest with each other.
かもしれないな。なんだ、ジロジロ見て。いや、前から思ってたんだけど、二人って本当に付き合ってるんだよね。
Huh? Yeah, we are. It's just that we weren't lovers.
だよね。でもどこか雰囲気がおかしいんだよね。一皮むけてないというか、もしかしてまだ ED で悩んでるの？
Please forget about that already. I wasn't worried in the slightest, especially when Kureha was the one who came up with that bullshit story. Then again, Kureha and I had never made it that far. What should I do if I couldn't get it up when the moment came?
お兄ちゃん顔色悪いよ。まさか本当に？
No, I'm probably fine. I'm confident that I've got more libido than most people.
そんなもんに自信を持つな。まあいいか。じゃあ今日はもう帰るね。明日からのお休み、二人でしっぽり楽しんでくださいな。なんか言い方がいやらしいんだが。そんなことありません。あるのかないのかどっちだ。
Alright, we are considering starting at Kanna's place over break. Go there if you need us.
そうなの？そういえば委員会室でもよく調べ物してたけど、何か探してるの？別に何も探してないぞ。遺跡に興味があって、ケイスケにいろいろと教えてもらってるだけだ。そうなんだ。なんだ？なんでもない。それじゃあまたね。お兄ちゃんのお部屋は私が掃除しておくから。
Oh, sorry about that. Thanks for looking out for me, Aoi.
いいんだよ。お兄ちゃんのためだもん。
Aoi waved to us with a smile before wandering off. All for me, huh? I hadn't done anything to repay the favor, and I was still lying about my relationship with Kureha. Shouldn't we tell Aoi the truth?
ダメだ。葵には教えたくない。葵にはこのままずっとただの友達でいてほしい。
I see. I'll keep it to myself then.
ありがとう。
I gave Kureha a gentle pat on the head for her honesty. She closed her eyes and didn't seem to dislike the gesture. As far as Kureha was concerned, her dad and her friendship with Aoi were equally important. In which case, that was all the more reason she could never get her hands on the mallet. She might be able to rescue her dad if she obtained the mallet, but she'd be separated from Aoi. I was certain Kureha knew that, or was she just pretending not to? Did she know all of that yet want the mallet anyway? Hey Kureha, couldn't we become real lovers?
急に何を言い出すんだ。それはつまり。
Yeah, why don't we try starting over and going out? I don't mind if we start as friends, but we wouldn't have to lie to Aoi anymore.
バカを言うな。そんなことできるか。小槌が手に入ったら私はこの島から出る。お前たちともそれきりだ。なんだ。
Oh, nothing. Although she didn't immediately write me off, pointing that out would likely lead to her hating me. Best to just keep it to myself. But I see, you're going to leave the island once you get the mallet.
そうだ。元よりこの島には長くいられない。下手をしたら正体がバレるからな。
Couldn't you stay on this island forever if revealing your identity wasn't an issue? Then...
坂上かなに相談しろか。
Right, but then that's simply one of your options. It's fine if you leave the island or stay. Either way, it's entirely up to you.
以前のようにこうしろとは言わないんだな。
Yeah, this is something you need to decide for yourself. but depending on the answer you come to, I'll betray you. I just wanted to warn you in advance. I want to be with you. However, should you steal the mallet and run away, I'll use every ounce of my strength to take it back.
ケイスケ、お前は本当にバカだな。そんなこと私に言ってどうする？
Sorry to tell you, but I can't lie. It's best to be true to your word in matters like these.
嘘をつけない。なら私と一緒にいたいというのも。
I mean it. Not to mention Aoi will be upset if you disappear. But even more than that, I don't want to be apart from you. We finally became friends. Saying goodbye now would be really sad, don't you think?
私は別に。
Do you still not consider me a friend?
そんなこと口に出せるか、バカ。
I see. Thank you. She may as well have just said as much. At the very least, Kureha seemed to care for me on some level. I believe Kana is reliable. If it bothers you, I can help out. Would you please give it some thought one more time? What you want and should do from here on out.
少し時間をくれ。
With that said, Kureha walked off ahead with her head hung. That evening, Kureha kept tossing and turning all night long. The next afternoon, Kureha and I visited the Sakagami estate. As expected of a family with such a rich antique heritage, the residence was faithful to its Japanese roots. There was even a pond in the courtyard. I could easily imagine Kana feeding the koi with a smile on her face. Speaking of Kana, she was currently out on patrol with Akari, Kumakichi and the others. It would be the ninjas who were looking after us, but... What's up? You've been gawking since we got here.
これが落ち着いていられるか。ここは敵の本拠地の一つなんだぞ。
It'll be fine. Just then, I took Kureha's tiny hand and gazed at her with the best smile I could muster. I'm here with you, so don't worry.
ケイスケ。
Besides, you know what they say. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Your wish will never come true without taking on a degree of risk.
私の願い。そうだな。ありがとう。
Kureha peacefully nodded and squeezed my hand back with a calm look on her face. Her fingertips and their faint heat tickled my palm. I was overjoyed Kureha was relying on me. All I could do for her was to support Kureha from the sidelines. Wasn't that really all, though? Was I really fine with having such a simple role?
お前ら他人の家に来てよくそんなイチャつけるな。
Wow, I'm sorry. Before I knew it, a ninja appeared out of nowhere. Their voice sounded vaguely familiar. Oh, it was the lolicon ninja I ran into at the bathhouse.
なんだ。何を見ている？
Kureha, stay behind me.
どうやら警戒されてるようだな。
You're ogling my girlfriend, so of course I would be.
まあいい。お前も小さめの素晴らしさを理解してきたようだしな。これ以上の詮索は野暮というものか。カナ様から事情は伺っている。書庫にある資料は自由に読むがいい。ただし、持ち出しは厳禁だ。それだけは守れよ。
Yes, thank you very much. I faced the ninja as he departed and bowed my head to their back. By the sound of it, he was suspicious of a boob lover like me taking Kureha as my girlfriend. There were plenty of other things about this that were far more suspicious if you ask me, though.
なあ、ケイスケ。
Hmm?
ありがとう。守ってくれて。
Huh?
それだけだ。ほら、早く資料を探すぞ。
Sure. Kureha blushed and tugged me by the hand down the hallway. It made her happier. Hearing her say that made me happy too. Afterward, we brought the texts from the library to Kana's room and continued our research. Our research topic was a concrete method for summoning the mallet.
さすが坂上家だな。土蜘蛛との戦について書かれた資料が多い。この中に土蜘蛛が小槌を使用した記述が残されていれば、それがヒントになる。些細なことでもいいから情報を集めるんだ。
Kureha was certainly in high spirits, but much of the texts were incomprehensible due to the language used in the texts. To make matters worse, none of it was sorted in a specific way, and it was difficult to search for the specific literature we were after among the pile of books. And in the meantime, several days passed.